What is up, guys? It's Selka. Today I'll be giving you guys a little update from my last video, which is the Bitcoin and Ethereum forecast. So we're going to take a look at the smaller time frame, so the 4-hour and the 1-hour chart of both assets. The daily is still the same, so I still expect Bitcoin to come and break this low sometime because of that correction. But it can change pretty quick since this structure is getting really interesting. So we'll take a look at this and see what's coming up next and what do I expect next from this asset. So for Bitcoin, I talked about it in my last video. This was a corrective structure for that down impulse. Was pretty clean. I was expecting this to come and have a sharp impulse to match that one. So a sharp impulse to come and break this low. And it happens. From that we have our ABC, which is a 3-wave correction. And let me be more clearer about this one because I talked about it in my last video, and I will keep talking about it, and it really needs to be clear because it's kind of the basics of wave theory. So how it goes is that you often have an impulse. After that impulse, you often have a correction. So whenever the correction is done, you have near 90% chance of having another impulse up. So if you have an impulse up, a correction, you have almost 90% chance having another impulse up. And that goes as well for the downtrends. So if you have an impulse down, you have a correction, it's going slowly up, then you have 90% chance of having another down wave. So that's kind of the basics, and this particular structure is called a regular flat, which is a 3-wave correction. So this could be fractal as well. If this is your 3-wave correction, if you have a down wave before it, then you will have another down wave, and this can go pretty much infinite. So if you have an up wave before it, this is your 3-wave correction for an up wave. So it's basically it. You need to match all the impulse together. Both impulse goes by 2 and correction goes solo. So it's pretty important to master if you want to learn the wave theory. But from that, it's up to you. I'll still be talking about it because it's how I do my analysis. But yeah, so basically from that we have our 3-wave structure, which is this down wave, this correction, this down wave. So from that, I was kind of expecting this up. I thought we could break this low before getting an up move, but it happens pretty fast. But this up is kind of dangerous because this could pretty much match this impulse, which is an impulse that I don't know if I talked about it in my last video, but I had it in mind for sure. This is an impulse that is not matched yet, and it will probably be matched soon. So let me put that in the same color. So basically this could be the up move, the start of the up move to come and match this this impulse for a 3-wave correction again, and then having an impulse down coming down for this impulse. So both impulse right there would be matched, and both impulse right there would be matched. Same thing for the end turn, and this correction will be solo. So this will be pretty much the structure that I'm aiming for. It's pretty clean, for real. I often see it. It's a running flat. If that goes up and don't break this top, it's a running flat, and we will see a returnment coming for a new low. I'm pretty much aiming for that. So let me put my arrows so it's pretty clear. The direction is clear. We're going up. We're not gonna break this top, so we are not going to break it, and then we are going down for a new low. At least break this low, and at best this one again. So that's my thoughts for Bitcoin in the 4-hour chart. So let me put that right there. Put that bottom right there because I think we're gonna break it. And let me tell you about this one. If we manage to come and break this top and range over it, that would mean and let me put it again. That would mean that we're coming for this top. So it can go up, and this would be our big tree wave structure, which is not what I'm aiming for, to be honest, because I still think this move looks more corrective than this one. And on the wave theory, the B wave is always more corrective than the A and the C wave. So it will be not good, not looking good. It's, you just don't have a lot of odds of having it. So I still keep it simple and say that we're going we're not going to break this top, and we're going to have a reversal, but it's still bullish in the short term. So right now we're going to take a look at the 1 hour chart and see what's coming with that move. So that move, we broke the low. All right, we broke the low. So that move, is an impulse. It's an impulse in the 1 hour chart. I told you guys about the fractals. This impulse is in the 1 hour. If I go on the daily chart, we won't even see it. So it's a 1 hour chart impulse, and from that I'm waiting for a 1 hour chart correction. So you have your impulse right there, you have a move right there, a B move, and I'm waiting for the C wave. Once you have your ABC tree wave correction, we will have an up, and this up move could be the start of this arrow. See? So this would be a perfect setup to get into it in the 1 hour chart. I'm waiting for that because it can be pretty awesome, and if we get even luckier and this happens to be a tree wave structure, we could pretty much aim for that 25k. Would be an amazing trade. So I still have it in mind. At this zone, I'm not even taking the risk to take sell setups. Even if we're going down, I'm still aiming for buy setups. So that's why I will be in this trade. I will try to take it, and from that, it is pretty clean also, because that 1, 2, 3 wave after an impulse is pretty clean. As long as this bottom is not broken, this will probably do something like this, give us a flag, and run for the coming near this stop. So it will be a pretty good setup, and from that, the target is clear in the 1 hour chart. We're looking for a little down, come break this low, and then up. In the 4 hour chart, let me tell you again, coming probably for a down wave and break this low. So that's pretty much it for Bitcoin. For Ethereum, I have it already analyzed from my last video. I told you guys that this move could come up and break this top. I still think about it. I'm going in the 1 hour chart and see from my last video, this correction has broke this low like expected. So I still think that this is an impulse in the 1 hour chart, waiting for that tree wave correction, which is we'll see if it's done. No, it's not done yet. This could be a contracting, which is a different type of correction, a tree wave correction stills, but a different one, and it doesn't have a lot of probability to go, because if you go up, you can like go back down and have your true tree wave correction be done, then go up. So it's pretty hard to take a trade of that, but we're still waiting for the same thing as Bitcoin, a tree wave correction, pretty much maybe break this low and then go up. And probably this one will be, there's a lot of chance of having this going up for the big structure. If not, we'll see it will do something similar to that. Something will crawl and go back, and then we'll have a dump and a sell setup for the return man. So it will be pretty much looking something like this. This was a perfect sell setup for return man. You have your A, B, C corrective structure after an impulse down, so you expect another impulse down. This was pretty much a good setup, but we will see it and we will take care of it. So from that, the 4 hour chart is clear. It's getting up to break this top, and the 1 hour chart, same thing as Bitcoin. I think we are going to break this low and then go up for the big structure. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching this update. I took a little longer than expected, but I hope to be doing this type of video a little bit more. So if you guys liked it, leave a like, a comment, and don't forget to share with your friends. I do that for my friends of Discord and for the person that I know, and I want to share that method to them. So yeah, peace guys.